The North County Association of Latino Merchants met on a recent Tuesday morning in Escondido. Manny Alvarez serenaded the small group as members ate breakfast and chatted in English and Spanish.
Manny Alvarez came all the way up from Imperial Beach. He passed all the checkpoints and everything just fine.
Bill de la Fuente heads the association. I asked him why he made that joke.
That's how sometimes you deal with hard situations like that. You got to joke about them a little bit.
I don't have my green card with me. It turned gray already, so...
In a recent survey of 400 Latinos in San Diego County, more than 1 in 3 said there was a lot or a great deal of discrimination against Latinos here. This and other results of the survey suggest that Latinos in San Diego are often targets of prejudice and stereotyping. One of the survey questions asked Latino respondents to use 3 words to describe the average Latino. Tom Wong is the political scientist who designed the survey.
So when respondents are asked to describe their own community, we sort of hear things like good, kind, caring, hardworking. But when we ask the question of how the average San Diegan describes the Hispanic Latino community, then our respondents also said good, kind, caring, but some nasty words also came up, like uneducated, lazy, and some very hurtful words.
Immigrant, Mexican, and illegal were also among the top 10 answers to how Latinos feel they're perceived by the larger San Diego population. And many said they had real experiences with these stereotypes. 1 in 4 respondents said they had been called illegal at some point by someone who knew nothing about their background or immigration status. Out in the community, it's not hard to find Latinos with stories to tell. Maria Mora runs a hair salon in Normal Heights. She was born in Guadalajara, Mexico, but she's lived in San Diego for 22 years. Mora says when she first came to San Diego, she didn't feel welcome. She told me about a time a guy in an elevator asked her if she had a green card.
Le dije, excuse me, le digo, ¿es usted un oficial de migración?
Are you an immigration official? She asked him. No, he said. Then why do you ask? She said. And that's just one such incident she's faced, Mora says. There are others.
If this high level of discrimination in one interpretation is something that comes with the immigrant experience, then that's not the type of immigrant experience I think that we as a society and country want to have newcomers to our society come to expect.
Back at the Association of Latino Merchants, Bill de la Fuente told me about this experience.
Back in 1999, I was opening up a Latino bank here in the city of Escondido. The next morning when I showed up to open up the bank for our first day, our opening, we found swastikas, Mexicans go home. I mean, just a bunch of terrible things right there.
Despite experiences like these, most of the people I talked to said they thought Latinos faced less discrimination today than in the past. But they said it is still a problem. And yet many said they don't let prejudice get to them.
So you feel it. But I'm the type of individual, I feel very confident of myself. I walk anywhere that I go. I enter any door. And I don't pay attention to see if I'm going to be received with open arms or not.
We as individuals play a role in building the type of community that we may want, if that community we want is a more diverse and integrated place. I don't see how we can improve those things unless we first acknowledge that they exist.
Wong says he and his team plan to expand the survey to other racial and ethnic groups in San Diego to see just how inclusive or exclusive our community really is. Jill Replogle, KPBS News.